Hey guys, and how's it going? I bet you this is something you never thought you guys would see on the channel. Whole bunch of deers, a Cub Cadet surrounded by a whole bunch of deers. This is gonna make some pretty cool videos. Previously on the channel, I don't remember how long ago it was. This is being filmed the day after you guys saw this. My brother picked up a Cubcadet 482 International. This is the red one. I think the red ones are more rare. Since last time I checked, I think they were. Gear drive, shaft driven. I think it has an actual clutch unless it goes back to a gearbox, switches over to pulley and goes to the transmission. It has the same transmission in it as the John Deere's do, I think. I'm not going to say it does. I don't think it's shaft drive all the way back. I think it switches over to gear drive at some point. I don't see a belt anywhere. I'd have to... I don't think you really... Oh, maybe you can. Yeah, I don't see a pulley on it anywhere. So it might be a shaft drive all the way back. And I'll bet you this box up here I saw is the clutch. It probably splits the... It probably splits the drive shaft at some point. The clutch pushes it so it doesn't drive the transmission anymore. When you let off the clutch, it'll let off back here and the transmission will spin. It's not a belt drive. Now if it's a clutch drive, it makes me wonder if the clutch is burned up in it. So I think what we're going to do today is we are going to look this thing over. We're going to see if we can get it running. I'm wondering if the battery is holding a charge at all. I think in the last video we just kind of looked it over and that was it. We're going to pull the shrouds off of it, just give it a good look over, see what we can find. Hopefully it has spark. Hopefully I don't have to take the front off. Hopefully I don't have to remove the engine. That's one thing I'd rather not do. Other than that, I think we've pretty much looked over the whole thing. So we got this here. Just take these bolts out of here, take this top cover off and go from there. I have half a mind to belt it up to something that would probably be, not belt up, but hook it to something, probably the 73, and have somebody sit on the back of it and just pull it around and see if we can get the engine to turn over. If we can, then that would be awesome. My brother's at school right now. He's not here, so, which is nice because it's quiet. So we're gonna get this going right now. I'm gonna go on ahead and get the air filter taken off of it. We'll get to the carburetor, see what we can find, and I think that is going to be it. So let's go on ahead and I'll put you guys in the stand and we will take a look at this. Can't find my stand nowhere. I think I know where it is. I think yesterday, when we were over here filming the video on that tractor, we left it over here in this other building. Let's look and find out, see if we did. Did we? Yes, we did. Whoops. Also, that tractor right there is for sale, if anybody's interested in it. I finally got him to sell it, so... Now, next time you guys come back, you will be on the stand. Now I've got you guys in the stand. I want to check this battery and see if this battery holds a charge at all. Not if it's got a charge in it, actually. If it does, maybe we can bring it back to life. We'll hook the charger up to it, probably set it on 2 amps and let it kind of do its thing. I know you guys can't see that, so I want direct current. Somebody unplugged the battery, which is good. Ready? It has... what type of voltage it's got in it? It's got something in it, it looks like. So... can't make it 0 out. It's got something in it. So maybe it'll hold a charge, maybe it won't. We're gonna find out. Whether it's such a good idea or not, I don't know. I'm gonna take it out, however. We'll take it in the other room and put it on a charger. So here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna put this on here. Now I should do this with a tractor and a set of jumper cables, actually, because the stator charges slower, but I think this will be okay. We're gonna take it, we're gonna put, I'm gonna set that for 2 amps. We're just gonna put it on a trickle charge, and we're gonna see if we can bring this battery back. So, I'll put you on, there's 2 amp. So, there we go. So we'll put this on there, and let's just see what it does. Ready? So we'll let that go for a little bit. It's not saying it's a bad battery, but let's check our meter. Well, appears to be taking a charge, so maybe it is, maybe it's not. We'll come back and check it later. So now that my charger's occupied, I thought it would be a good time to see if the starter would work. So I'm gonna have to grab my other battery charger. I gotta fix it. Then after I do that, we'll bring it out here and we'll try it. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna hook my jumper cables to this, and then we'll hook them up to the 73. Maybe we'll see if we can, it's not a good ground. Maybe we'll see if we can get it to turn over. I need a good ground. That looks like one right here. Put this up here, and then we'll hook it up to the 73. See it. Let's see if it'll do something or if it's just gonna do nothing. Ready? Here we go. Nothing. Could be a ground issue, or it could be a, oh, it fell. Hold on a minute. Positive off. Right. I don't think it's getting very good ground anyway. I didn't even notice it fell. So, there we go. Now, we'll try that again. Maybe it'll want to work. Ready? There we go. Well, it was sparking. I don't see anything. I don't hear anything down here in our important area. So we'll just grab a, now that I've got my cleaning device, we'll try it again. Ran back here and looked at that battery. It's not floating or anything, so maybe it'll come back to life. Don't have very good luck usually with them, so I don't know, maybe we will today. And if we don't, we can always take it and trade it in. I know the wiring on this ain't very good, so we're not losing anything if it decides it doesn't want to work. And I'm going to end up having to rewire this probably, so no surprise. There we go. That looks like it's cleaned up enough. We can try it out and see what we get. If its starter don't work, then I guess we'll have to find a different one. Ready? Nope. It's hooked up and it's not. Come on. I saw something earlier. Alright, well. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna do anything. So, okay. So I don't think this starter is any good. We can always take it off and test it. Let's go on ahead and skip ahead. Let's see what we need to do. Right there. I wonder if the Cubcadet starter would fit on this. It almost looks like the exact same starter. Let me grab my air compressor. We can blow this thing out. Alright, cover your eyes and put on your mask. Back here. That's nasty. I guess we're gonna have to take that shroud off. I need to let this place air out for a minute. I guess it's a good thing it's starting to become spring. I had to let the place air out for a little while, and while I was doing that I went over there and checked that battery. I just kind of looked at it. I've been making sure it's not bloating out or anything. Don't seem like it is, so I guess that's good. We're gonna have to take this top cover off because there's definitely a lot under there. I was trying to blow everything out that was right here, make it go out that way, but I don't think I can do that, so. And we'll find out what we have. You guys ready? Oh, we don't got too bad. Oh, too bad under there. Right there's our coil. The wire looks intact. There has definitely been mice in here before. Right there's our exhaust. Huh. And right here the carburetor goes in. I bet you. So over here must be the valves. At first I thought they were over here, but I guess not. The valves are over here and it's got a pipe that goes here. Well, how do you get the carburetor off then? Or is this gonna be a... It looks like it just slides on there actually, now that I'm looking at it. I guess you guys ought to come on down here and join me. Looks like it just slides over this tube right here. These two bolts might take it off, I don't know. Let's go on ahead and get this front shroud pulled off. I don't know how much longer the battery's gonna go because it looks like its light's flashing already. Yeah. I figured it was 7. Wait a minute, wrong way. There we go. Put these two over here. I keep wanting to put my hand on that, but I don't want to break that firewall. Are there any other bolts on here? There looks like one right there. That looks like a 3/8. Another one? Yeah, right there. I wonder actually. Yeah. I wonder if this motor's on rubbers. Let's see. Oh. The motor appears to be missing. No, it's not. Yes, it is. It's missing a bolt. Missing two. It's held up by rubbers, like the John Deere's. So that's cool. That's a 3/8. Let me grab a 3/8 wrench. Got all the bolts taken out of that. The battery died, so I just let you guys not have to suffer while I got this loose. This is loose, so it should come off. As far as I know, all the bolts are taken out of it. Yeah. What's this? Took this one out. There should not be anything else holding it. Right here's something, but I think it just holds these two halves together. Maybe not. But this should. What is it being? It just looks like it's rusted on there. Yeah, there ain't nothing holding it on there. It's rusted on there and just stuck. It should come off if we give it a couple taps. See if we can get this guy to come off here. Yeah. Shouldn't have a problem with getting it. Just gotta help it. Okay, maybe we need to get in. There we go. Now it's come off. So we'll give it a bit of a tap on this side as well, because this side is kind of stuck to. There we go. So now that we've got that, we should be able to get it to want to come off there, I would think. There we go, we got it. Yeah. Definitely don't look as bad as I had expected. And right there's our little mouse nest. Mr. Mousy, Scruffy, got in there and made us a mess. Let's evict him. We didn't get him out the first eviction, so here's the second eviction. Hate to do it, but we might have to take the muffler off. You guys are lucky you're not here. This smell is awful. Should have done this outside. See anything else? I don't. For those of you wondering what it smells like, imagine rat piss mixed with rat shit. And it's been there for probably, I don't know, 10, 15 years. So, and it's crystallized, and when you mess with it again, it starts to smell. So picture that in this, and you'll know what I smell. Let's go on ahead and get this air filter assembly off. I guess I'm lucky that it's nice outside and I can have the door open, where if this was during the winter I wouldn't be able to have the door open. I'd have to do this with the door closed. Guess we should have took this off there first, right? Doesn't look like anything got in. Let's see if we can find out how to get this carburetor off here. I'm gonna guess it's probably, so it pulls air in from here, it looks like it goes into the cylinder. I wonder why they have it like that. I find that kind of weird. I guess it would explain that fan type deal on the front of the engine. Not the flywheel, but on the outside right there that rubs up on that shroud. That would kind of explain that to me, but why don't they have a mesh on there or something to keep the grass from getting into the air filter? I mean, you think they would, but apparently not. Yeah, I think that filter's seen better days. Take that up front and blow it out. Put both of these wings back on here. Once we do that, I'm used to the carburetors that bolt, or the air filters that bolt right onto the carburetor, not off to the side. I've never seen this setup before. Yeah, he's gonna have to get another air filter for it, it appears. Yeah, I don't even think this air filter is worth messing with. So I'm gonna keep that though, because that is really cool. What do we need to do to get you off here? Here's our fuel line. Right here's our fuel pump. What's this? I'll bet you this is the breather. And I'll bet you the crank, this is the pump. Okay, I know what it is now. This is the pump right here. That goes into the crankcase, and that's what powers the pump. Okay, I see how it is now. So it is one of those pumps like I thought it was. So how do we get the carburetor off? Is it these right here like I think? take that off. And where's our throttle? Here's the throttle on this. How convenient, it's back here. Yep, I thought so. And right here's our choke, which is stuck, it appears. Yeah. No, it's not. Cable is. So, how do you get the linkage off then? We'll have to get this one off first, then we'll mess with that, I guess. This one up here in the front looks to just be held on by a flathead screw. You take this clamp off here, and then once you get this clamp off, you can get after it. I don't know about the throttle though. Like I said before, I've never messed with one of these. All I know is I think I can tell you guys I really don't like this engine. The way they have it set up. I just don't think it's a, I don't know, I don't think it's a very good setup, but I mean, this is our choke. Again, this is the only one I've really ever worked on, so just a weird setup to me. Which one of these is which? I think this one back here is probably our air fuel mix. This is probably our idle. And how would you adjust the idle at the butterfly back here? That's got the same choke. It looks like as a coil, damn it, Kohler. That's what they call it. There we go. Let's try and loosen these bolts up here. Maybe they'll explain to me how this carburetor comes off. Loosen them, and maybe if we're lucky, that's what it's held on there by. Not a whole bunch of rust. I see where this pipe goes to the engine. I'm hoping that's not what we have to get at, because that would suck. Oh, this is loose now. Yeah, I think I have just figured out where I'm gonna get a socket. Let me grab a socket real quick, and once I do, I'll be right back. See if this guy will be the ticket. Whew. That looks to take off our choke bracket. So we didn't even need to screw with that. So let's see. Cool. I figured that's how it went. We got another problem we gotta go for. Let's choke. Well, I was gonna let these on here until what if it's just holding it? Hold on a minute. It can't be this. Is there a? Oh, there is. Oh boy, that could be interesting. You gotta take the damn bowl off of it in order to get it off here, it appears. That's stupid. I mean, we could try these guys out, maybe they'll get that off there. Makes me even more angry, because this isn't mine. If it was mine, I would just say, oh well, I can get another carburetor for it, but there. That's all it took. Let's see. Still don't come off there. What else holds this on there? Hold on a minute. There. So it was held on there by that, like I thought. Why would that? That's a drain. No. I took off the hole. Well, I'm definitely not. I'm gonna do something about that. That's stupid, and that's not staying there. This thing's gonna need a new fuel line, more than likely. I hate to say breather as well, but it might need a new breather line too, looking at this. Maybe it'll, yeah. This clamp. Somebody painted this tractor, I think. Yeah, I think somebody painted this. I don't think this paint's original. That breather tube says all it needs to say about this paint job. Yeah, I don't think this tractor's original at all. I think somebody at some point painted it. Now that I'm diving further into it, you can see it. The carburetor was a different color at one point. I wonder if it's even a red tractor. I mean, to be truly honest, it's hard to say if it really was or not. I mean, the fittings could be factory, and they could have been like that from factory, but I doubt that highly. Which way went which way? Okay, this is throttle. Throttle. Okay, yeah, I figured this one was. No, this one is. I don't know what either jet is. So this is something else. This is air fuel mix, like I thought. Let's take it over there and we'll pull this carburetor apart. We'll throw it in the ultrasonic and see if it comes back. Let's go on ahead and get this carburetor taken apart. I don't know what it's going to look like inside, but I imagine it's not going to be pretty. And already we looks like blue gas. There we go. Ooh. Oh shit! I didn't mean to do that. My bad. That bowl kind of fell off on me unexpectedly. Don't worry, I didn't see much. That smells awful. Ooh. This thing's not very appetizing. That's stuck for sure. No, it's not. I think this one I'm going to go on ahead and say is not coming back. Let's put it in the ultrasonic. I'm going to put it in there for probably 15 minutes. Let this get hot. Once that gets hot, we'll tear into it, but I don't think this is going to come back. I guess it never hurts to try. So go on ahead and put it in there and we'll run that for a little while. Once I think it's run long enough, I'll bring you guys back. We'll run it for 20. So while the carburetor is in there doing its thing, I think what we're going to do, leave that. I'm going to see if we can keep that line. How do we get the starter off? It looks like this actually comes off here. Maybe we can get that to come off and take a look at that and see what we've got under here. Conveniently, that's the wrong size. Model machine. We got that guy out. Put him down there. We'll get his brother out down here. We'll do that. We can go from there. That won't break. No, it's still in. I don't know if I like Cub or not. It just seems really cheap. This machine just really seems really cheap and chintzy. I'm not gonna bash Cub or anything like that, but I just want to say this thing seems kind of iffy to me. Now, it is a Briggs, which I don't really know what I think when it comes to Briggs, so. Definitely feels like it's definitely moves. Put this in here. We can go back where it belongs. Clean that terminal up a little bit, then we'll see if we can find somewhere on it to ground to and see if we can get it to turn over. Well, I think it's safe to say we can go on ahead and try that out. See if it's any good or not. I don't know, but find out and see if it proves it's good or if it proves it's not. So, took it in there and I cleaned it up. So maybe it'll say, hey, I want to work, so. Let's try it, see what we get, and if we get anything out of it, great. Ready? We had something. I don't know what to say about it. I don't know if it's good or not. We had something come out of it though. So, ready? Yeah, nothing. Okay. Yeah. Well, we could always test a different battery. Maybe the one in the 73 is going down. Try this one out. Yeah, this battery looks a lot better. Let's try this one, ready? Okay, yeah. I think I've come to conclude it's the starter. So, starter's no good. I don't think we're going to get anywhere with it, so I guess we'll have to do something different when it comes to a starter. That sucks. So, alright. I think it's been about an hour or so that we've had this on here. So let me go on ahead and shut this off. We'll see if it's holding the charge or not. If it is, then awesome. If not, then damn. So, ready? Pull our terminals off. $10 volts, so it is holding a charge. So I guess maybe we can, let's just see how much. Well, it's got 10 volts in it right now, so, well, it's gone down. It's got 8 volts in it right now, so Yeah, it's kind of going down. Let's plug it back in and see what we get. Yeah, see, it's going up right now. So, I guess we'll leave it like that for, well, it's kind of fluctuating, so I don't know. I don't know if this battery is any good or not. I don't know if it would power something, so I guess what we could do, pull you, there we go, pull you, there we go. So I guess that's where it's at for now. It seems like it's holding a charge. I wonder if when I hooked the battery charger up, it kind of drew on it a little bit, so that's why it did that. Again, I don't know. But it seems like it's taking a charge, so that is a good thing. So we'll just let it keep on going until it says it's fully charged. Once it does that, we'll go from there. It's got about 56 seconds left on it, but I think we can go on ahead and just check it now. Yeah, I think I'm going to need to change this water here soon. Grabbed a different towel also. I'm going to change it, I guess, right after this is done, so hopefully everything in here comes out. I don't see very much luck, but I guess we can, yeah, I guess we can just hope for the best. So we need to go right there. Seems like it's going, so that's good. Grab that. Should have grabbed my other ones, but I guess these ones will do just fine. It's definitely, there we go. Cool. I think our needle might be stuck, yeah. Yeah, I think our needle might be stuck, unfortunately. There, it came out. Look at that. That looks terrible. Here's our main jet. Grab a screwdriver. We can get that out. Grab a screwdriver. Let's see what we can. Get this guy to. I'm not giving this thing very much hope. Yeah, I figured. Can we get these jets out of it at least? Yeah, they'll come out. Well, this one? Yeah. Cool. Yeah, I figured that one was fuel. Or that one was idle air. This is air fuel mix. Yeah. So that hole looks plugged. Yeah, okay, that's not coming out of there. Maybe. So, okay. Take our fuel pump apart and see what that mess looks like. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna clean the water, change this water, then we'll put this in there. I guess what I'm gonna do. We'll just get different water for it, and then after we do that, right now we're just gonna get this apart though. Those are some long ass screws. So this is probably the exact same fuel pump setup as that Husky had. So, and this, yeah, see, that's our pump right there. There's that spring. Where does this spring go? I don't remember. I don't want to lose that. This diaphragm looks like it's definitely seen better days. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave that alone. There's no point in messing with that. That's plugged for sure. Looks like our definitely moved. I don't think I'm going to give this carburetor very much hope looking at it right now. Wish I knew what all needed to come out of it. I really don't. Right there's your idle adjustment. That looks clean. I don't know where I want to go from here. This just doesn't seem very worth. Okay, we figured out where that spring goes, so that's good. Our float doesn't even float. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna go on ahead and say this carburetor is junk. I don't think there's a point in even trying it, seeing if we can do anything with it at all. It's definitely not going to come back. Looking at it, the main jet is stuck in there and it's plugging that hole up. So I think I'm just going to go on ahead and say this thing is not going to come back, and there's no hope for this either. Yeah, you can tell that shouldn't be plugged because there's no holes in here and there's no hole up here for the fuel to get in, so that's no good. So yeah, I didn't even look at that. There's no hope in this. I don't think there's any hope in trying to bring this carburetor back. So I guess this is just where I'm going to leave it for now. I'm just going to leave it pulled apart, put it all in my little ultrasonic, and just leave it sitting here. You know what? Let's go for it. No point in not. We're already this far into it. I guess we can just go on ahead and go from here. We'll try it. We'll put it back together. If it don't work, oh well, we tried. So I guess that's where we're going to leave it for now. Oh, that spring. There's two. Wait a minute. There's two springs. Where's the spring go? Are you sure? Right there. I bet you that's where this goes. Well, I can tell you right now this pump is more than likely going to need a gasket. Let's just take it off, hell with it. We can bottle feed it. I wonder if we can put that in there. This too. I don't think there's any diaphragms on bottom, but I mean, once again, I don't know Briggs. So far I'm not impressed, however, at all. Yeah. See, here's another gasket we're gonna have to replace. I'm trying to be gentle on it, so maybe we won't have to, but well, what do we got to lose? Let's go for it. Let's clean it. Let me change that water, because I doubt that water is going to do anything. Is there anything else in here we want to... Probably this... Yeah, I don't want to throw that in there. Let me change that water. Then after I change this water, we'll go on ahead and get back into it. So I will be back here in a bit. Put the ultrasonic cleaner in, cleaned it up. Let's go on ahead and there we go. We'll let that drop in there. I'm debating on if I want to put these gaskets in it yet or not. I think I do. We might set them on top of the lid. We're going to run it through twice, probably, just to give it that run. I think what we'll do is we'll put these up on top of here. Maybe the heat from the ultrasonic will warm it up, make them flexible again. Ready? Bring you guys back here in an hour. Carburetor is done. Let's go on ahead and pull it out of the ultrasonic and take a look. I ended up throwing those gaskets in it, so I think I filled it a little over full of water. So it definitely looks a lot better than it did when it first went in. Take that up front, clean it up with the air compressor, and after I do that, we'll go from there. I will be right back. Took a carburetor up and I cleaned it. I'd say it came out alright. I didn't end up cleaning up the surfaces. I probably should have done that. Made them a little bit better. There we go. So now, I think, which one of these gaskets was on bottom? It was this one, right? No. This one was on top. This one was on bottom right here. That way or that way? That way. Now we need one of our springs. I don't know which spring goes where. I'm just going to assume this one probably goes right there. I know there was two springs. Then we'll put this guy back on here, like that. Then this guy, he gets a spring also. Where's the other spring? There it is. So then he gets that spring. Now I gotta remember not let it come apart. Change the battery in the camera. Let's go on ahead and try this again. So we want side like that. We want him to go right there. Perfect. So now we join the two together in marriage. Now pronounce you husband and wife. You may go into the bride. Come on. There you go. So then everything still seems to be lined up. Maybe. Wait a minute. That's lined up. Okay. So then this gasket, I don't remember which way. I think it goes that way, right? That way. This way. So then that goes on like that. Okay, so then this goes on here like so. Okay, I think I see how it goes now. So then we can run that through. After that one we have this one. I'm going to assume, according to the Democrats, you should never assume, but I'm going to assume, and I'm going to say I think we are where we need to be. Yep, that one just lined in, that one did too. Let's try this. Nope, I need the other screwdriver that I apparently don't have at the moment to do that with. Oh, here's a better looking one. Let's see. I'm trying to keep the carburetor down here where you guys can see it, but I need to get a magnifying glass. Something I can put over here, a magnifying glass, so I can see the stuff closer without having to move it out of you guys' view. I could even look through the camera lens, but looks like it's raining outside. There we go, that's tight. So now what we need to do, and I want to, nope, we still can't get this to come out. Okay, so we're going to have to jam something down there to, because it looks like that hole's plugged still, which we shouldn't have put the pump on, but I think the pump's enough out of the way. Put in there and I grab my ultimate carburetor toolkit. So let's see what we can get at with our toolkit. I can tell you now that I really hate to say, but I don't think that's gonna come out of there. Yeah. Damn it. That's just gonna end up bending that. I wonder if we have something in here that we can get after that with. Let's try you. You've got a little bit more of a bite to you, it looks like. Did it go in? Damn it. We could even use a drill bit if we wanted to. Not saying drill it out, but I'm just saying we could use get in there with a drill bit. Well, looks like we're into it. Definitely not enough. So we need something bigger. This is torch tip cleaners for anybody wondering. The other one's for carburetors. There we go. Now we're into it. See? Now I can look in there and still not see anything. That's weird. Can't see anything through that jet, which I find kind of interesting. I wouldn't mind knowing why that is. Well, I can, yeah, that goes up in the jet, so something just fell out. Uh-oh. What's this? Is that part of, hold on a minute, what's this? Is that part of this? Oh, I see. Well, more than likely we won't be able to, or maybe we will, without taking it off. If I can clean it up without removing it, I will. Yeah, I can feel it turning. There we go, I cleaned it out. Yeah, I wonder if this is part of this jet, something that's supposed to be on here. It's removable though, so I guess that's nice, but unfortunately I was wondering about a needle for that. So yeah, now you can see right through the jet, so that's good. Okay, cool. Now maybe that jet will come out of there, since we got our, I bet you that's the reason it's bent, is because we tried fucking with it earlier. Let me find it right there. Yeah, no, maybe. Yeah. Yeah, I'm done. I'm definitely not screwing with that anymore. What's this? Is this a file? I think it's a file. This comes with a small little file. That's cool. I'm kidding. Well, yeah, I don't know if we can get in there any further or not. I really don't think this is worth screwing with, but at the same time, what is? Yeah, okay. Well, I guess as long as some fuel gets into it, it'll be okay. I think we can go on ahead and put the rest of it. That's the gasket right there. I'm just going to leave it alone. I'm just going to leave that gasket be. Look how good that cleaned up in there. I still think we can get in there a little bit better, however. Over here. Yeah. Maybe, maybe not. No. Okay. So. Damn. Well. Now, if I wanted to, I could sand it with the sandblaster, and it would probably. You know what? Let me take that up front. I'm going to take the sandblaster and just clean this out a little bit. I mean, it doesn't have to, but I'd rather that not come out of there while I'm running it. And we can find out if it'll stand up to the sandblaster or not. So let me do that real quick and I'll bring you back. Took that float bowl up front and I started cleaning it up with the sandblaster. I'd say it cleaned up alright. So you can go on ahead and mount this back on. I don't know what I want to do with that jet, but yeah, see. Where's our main jet? There it is. Not main jet, our needle. I think the needle, the seat looked okay. Definitely. I guess we'll find out. If it's got a fuel pump on it, it shouldn't let anything in without. Let me run in and grab a Q-tip here quick and we'll clean that out. Went in and I grabbed a Q-tip. What we're going to do is I'm going to spray a little bit of cleaner on that. Stick this in our drill. Kind of bent, but it should be alright. Went in there and I grabbed it. I think this is vinegar mixed with dish soap. What I'm going to do is I'm going to spray the tip of this Q-tip, and I'm going to go on ahead and, I think it is. I think that's what this is. Ready? Try not to get it all over everything, but ready? There we go. Didn't quite do exactly what I wanted, but did alright. Cool. Can't really blow that out, but we can put the needle in it. We got mostly everything out of there, so yeah, see, that's definitely a lot better than what it was. So now go on ahead and put our needle on our float. Oh, you bastard. Let's see, let's try this guy again. Here we go. Come on, grab on. There we go. Now we can put this together. Set that down in. Where is that? There it is. I don't know if I want to clean this up or not. This looks like it might want to. I might want to clean it up, but I think we might be. Yeah, I think we might be okay with it. There we go. Float moves again. Needle goes in, down, in, out. Cool. So now, actually I want to adjust this just a shade. Try to, right there. Because no, it doesn't seem like that needle is seating. I want to put it right there. How's that? Oh yeah, now it is. I might tune it just a shit more. Just for, there we go, right there. Yep. Now, perfect. So now what we can do is go on ahead and put the float bowl on. Now we got the float bowl on, we can go on ahead and put our screw in. And we'll put our other jets on and I guess go from there. There we go. I don't know if I want to put this piece on. I probably will, just to make it look a little bit more appealing to me. We'll try to straighten that tip. Out of just a smidge. There we go, that looks better. A minute back, maybe a little bit like that. There we go, I'd say that looks a hell of a lot better than it did. It's a little bit mangled, but that should do its job, and it should do its job good. So we'll send that back down. There we go. I'm going to stop where the paint, oh, it's down all the way. I feel like it should go in a lot further, but maybe not. gonna put it right there. We'll adjust it later. I don't know what the adjustments are for this carburetor. I guess we'll just have to adjust it when it's running to find out. Yeah, I think this jet should go in a lot further than it did, but that's fine. It's fine right where it is. Oh, that is where it was when it was painted. We'll just stop it right there. Same with this one. Right there. It looks to be no more paint. So, okay. Is it complete? Oh, shit. Oops. I think we forgot something. I guess we'll gotta go, well, there's something else right there. So, yeah, I guess we did forget a couple things. We're gonna have to, no big deal, but we're gonna have to put them in. I kind of want to take that pump back apart anyway, so I guess that's not a bad thing. This might be fun getting back onto the tractor. Again, I don't know what I think about this carburetor. I don't really think it's going to work all that well, but I guess you never know. I've had good luck with things before that I said would never work again, and other people have too. So, I guess to each his own. I will take it apart and see what we get. Hopefully we don't have to tear. I figured we had missed something. I just knew it. I had that feeling. I thought we missed something, didn't we? Which, yes, we did. So, damn it. We lost that spring. Where does this go? Doesn't go in there, does it? No. Where does this go? I don't remember. Does it go? It goes there. Oh, I know how it goes. Right there. And then this. Yes, that's how it goes. Awesome. I'm trying not to obliterate this spring, but okay, which way did we determine this goes? We think it goes that way, just like that. What fell? Really? Well, we ain't never gonna find that, are we? Shit. Well. Believe it or not, I just found that spring. Now, let's try this again and maybe this time don't drop it. Let's see. Maybe it's time we give up. Where did that? Here's what I'm going to try to do. Put the two halves together without. There we go. I'm really considering just putting that gasket on there first, on here, this side, and then bringing this, that spring came off, and then putting this together from where we're at now. This is a pain in the ass. Briggs, you make some really interesting carburetors. I've never liked a single one of them. Well, I've had a few that I liked, but this is certainly not one of them at all that I like. What the hell? Where is that spring? There we go. Let's see. Right there. Wrong way. Flip that around. There we go. So now we can do is, if I knew where that spring was supposed to go exactly, I'd say we could just set that right on there, but I don't suppose, I don't think we really do, so come on, line up, go in the, there, bastard. Okay, so now that we didn't lose anything and got it together, that's a stressful process. And I think we determined it goes like that, like that. Briggs, you should sponsor my channel. Let's see here. That goes in like so. So then, actually, I take it back. Kohler, you should sponsor my channel. I've worked on a lot more Kohler engines than Briggs. I like Kohler. Let's see. That goes like so. Here we go. I have that piece right there. I'm really hoping that just came from up front and I set that in my bucket. I'm hoping that don't go to anything. I don't think it does. I don't remember seeing it when I pulled this apart. But it was sitting on the table, so I thought I'll bring it up, and if it doesn't go to this, then I'll put it away somewhere. Whatever. More than likely this carburetor is going to get replaced, so I guess it doesn't really matter. We got it all put together, everything is done. That just doesn't really appeal to me. So we got that done. I guess the next thing to do now is put it on the tractor. We still don't have it running. We got to figure out something how to start it. I guess that's going to be the next thing we figure out. I'm going to go ahead and get this thing mounted onto the tractor. I'm sure you guys want to sit there and watch that, so we'll go on ahead and do that real quick and learn a few more cuss words on the way, shall we? This could either go really easy or really bad in the course of 15 seconds, so we gotta...
Our current White House press secretary, Jen Psaki, cannot do her job, so instead, she circles back.
I'll circle back if there's more I can share with you, but I'll circle back if there's more to convey. I'll have to just circle back with you. We can circle back. I'm happy to circle back. I can circle back. I will have to circle back on that one, but I'll have to circle back. We'll circle back, certainly circle back. I will have to circle back on that one. I hate to disappoint you, but I will have to circle back with you on that as well.
Now she finally did decide to circle back. Jen Psaki. She circles back.
I often
Circles back.
I'm going to
Circle back. Jen Psaki.
I guess this is where I'm going to leave it for now until I decide what I want to do next.
I'll have to just circle back with you. We can circle
I
back.
don't want to end the video here because all we really did was clean that carburetor and get underneath the shrouds done, but I guess this is where I'm going to leave it. Thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. I will see you all in the next video. Take care.
To disappoint you.
Let's go ahead and check this battery. It's been about a couple hours.
I'll circle back.
Now she's
Last
finally
time we
did
checked this, I
decide
know it's been a
to
while.
circle back. Jen Psaki.
Charged any further and
I'll have to just.
charge.
I will have to circle back on that one. I hate to
Mine got a
disappoint you.
voltmeter. Should put it
We'll
on.
have to circle back with you on that as well.
Circle back.
I can circle back on that one.
It had 10 volts when we checked it earlier.
I'll have to circle back on that one.
Jen Psaki.
11 volts.
Finally did
On
decide.
that one. I hate to disappoint you, but I will have to circle back with you on that as well.
Yeah, you're gonna go circle back now because we all made fun of you because you never circled back.
This battery might
We
come
made you do
back.
this. We conservatives on
Wondering
Twitter.
if I have anything over here we can try and power with it. I don't know how many amps it's got. That's the only thing, is how many amps does it have, you know, but I mean, maybe. So, I guess what I'm going to go on ahead and do is I'm going to flip this to charge, since it seems like it's coming back, and we're going to just completely charge it, let it charge, then we'll try putting it in something and see if it wants to work. So, yeah, see, I just did that. It's saying it's full. I don't know if I trust that or not. It's not saying the battery's bad. Let's just... I'm not sure if it's good or not, though. Like I said, it's not bloating out. It's not warm. So, I guess that's where we'll leave it. I want to thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. I will see you all in the next video. Take care. I think we are going to go on ahead and continue on with this machine. I know this video is kind of long. I've been dragging it along. I just want to see if we can get the engine, if the clutch and the transmission are good on this tractor. Maybe we can pull it around behind the 73 or the 216 and just kind of tow it around and see maybe if we can get the engine to spin, if the transmission will spin the engine. So check the transmission, make sure it's good. And if we can get the transmission to spin over, maybe we can find out if this thing's got spark. So I think that's what we're going to do. The starter is no good, and I doubt that clutch is any good, so there's probably no point in checking that. I haven't checked it for compression, so I don't know about compression, but maybe it'll turn over, maybe it'll have spark. Let's go on ahead and do that. Let's see what we can get out of it. We're going to see if that engine will turn over, and if it does, great. Get some pictures, John Deere versus Cubcadet.